What's up? Yeah, so there's a few knives that really get me excited when new models drop. And uh, my Finch knives is one of those. I think it's a new collaboration. It's new to me, but man, sometimes things move so fast that like it gets right past me and I don't even know. But they have this Sugar House, which has some history to it. It's an old gangster, like speakeasy type place that used to be in Kansas City. Um, and I like how Finch does that. They name their stuff, their knives and different stuff over real kind of cool Kansas history and yeah, pretty cool stuff. But anyways, this collection here has a new model. It's called the Jackrabbit. It's a slip joint. It's a gin joint red bone. And yeah, I don't know a lot more about it, but let's check it out. Standard standard cool Finch type stuff, man. It's got a band-aid. It's got the neat little sticker that matches the knife. Um, it looks like there's a couple of things in there. So let's go ahead and look because this is my first Sugar House piece. I might as well look at it all. So yeah, there's just the model, the Jackrabbit. This is for the Sugar House. Dangerously Cool, the Knife Syndicate. And it's guaranteed for life against defects and all that kind of stuff. And Spencer and the guys over there at Finch Knives, man, they're just the best. They really are. I mean, they're as cool as their knives, which are super cool. Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead on camera and I'm going to put all this away and set it to the side. Let's get this slip joint out. Man, look at this thing. Wow. And it's formidable. Look at the bunny inlaid in the red bone. It's got the copper pins, and then like a satin stainless bolster. Man, let's get the blade out. Oh, oh, is that nice? I called it a slip joint, but it is not a slip joint. It's a backlock. Why does it say a slip joint? Surely it did. It did, right? I didn't make that up. It doesn't say slip joint. It says gin joint. Okay, yeah, no, it is absolutely a backlock. What a beautiful gentleman's piece. It's in 14C 28N steel. Sugar House, Kansas, one of one. Or I don't know that that's the serial number, is it? It can't be. There's no way I got the first model from the first run. I mean, no way I did. Yeah, what a cool. It's got the nail nick. The fit and finish is wonderful on this piece. That bone, that polish on it, all of this is stunning. Yeah. Hey, I'm gonna move some box out of the way and then we'll go ahead and officially like check this thing in and check it out. How about that? Hey, before we go any further, let me show. There's three versions of this piece, and so I want to show the other two real quick. Yeah, this one it has like a copper infused acrylic looking pattern in there. The copper pins are all polished, and then there's copper that runs through it. And it's called, what's it called? Let me see what it's called. It's called the mint cream green resin. How about that? Mint cream green resin. And then the third version is carbon fiber. Again, you can see the polished copper pins, and it has the bunny in it as well, inlaid into the copper. I can feel that. Like Finch has some history with doing inlays like this because they do their little glow Finch logo. That's something that I just noticed is the Finch logo is not on this knife. Yeah, it's not on any of these. It's just simply the SugarHouse is logoed there. And of course, then the model has the Jackrabbit. All right. Well, we're gonna block out. Well, here, let's just put these two up here, and we'll check in this red bone version. So, I'm gonna go ahead and close it. It's got nice action on it. Obviously, I can't disassemble it. Does not have a half stop. It's incredibly smooth. The fit and finish is wonderful. Everything is very smooth. Can't really feel the transition on any of this here. The knockdown on the inside of these liners is very nice. It's only got the nail nick, so it's definitely an executive in pocket 2-hand knife. Yeah, you're not going to get that open in any other way. Very comfortable in the hand. Nice jimping on the spine. Beautiful satin finish on the blade. Let's check that grip. Yeah, reverse grip is very nice. Falls away from the thumb, so you can cap that really good. And then, yeah, I can get here. It's a confident grip all the way around. If I had to really try to put some emphasis on that tip and get to it, this would be my preferred. Whoop, whoop. Yep. But to just have a standard old pocket knife in your pocket, and it's got like a traditional, are they going to call that? I think it's a drop point, but the swedge, the bevel that they've ground in there kind of makes it look like a clip point, right? But I don't know, man. I'm going to have to look it up. Let's see if I can close it without cutting myself. Yeah, that's not happening. There's too much tension here. It's a 2-hand open and a 2-hand close knife. Yep. Very gorgeous piece. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to go ahead and wipe it down because, of course, a fine finish like the satin finished, polished stainless bolsters, liners, and the bunny pick up fingerprints quick. I love the bunny, man. Look at the eyeballs in there. Very cool. Yeah, I dig it. Different. I'm gonna put it in my pocket. I had my weapon, my primary weapon in this front right pocket right here, but I'm gonna put this knife in there. Yeah, I mean, very cool. I think it could be a 5th pocket knife too. Get it out. Kind of reminds me of that. The knife that I'm trying to think of the roll, but from The Godfather. the beginning of The Godfather when he cuts his face. Yeah. Very cool. Unique piece. I'd like it. Let me see if I can get prices on it. I know Timber's Edge Knives has all three pieces, a couple of each. And so let's get a price and see how much are these. Okay, well, I can't take it apart, so let's cover a couple of things. So the handle is 4¼ inches, which gives me definitely a 4-finger grip on my hand, very comfortable in hand. And then from tip to choil is 3 inches, exactly 3 inches from tip to choil. Yep, and I didn't check that sharpness on that 14C, so let's hit it on this little tiny piece of phone book paper here. Might have to get a new piece of paper. Yeah, it's very sharp. But this piece of paper is wore straight out. Yeah, there it is. So price is $95. So $95 if you subscribe at Timber's Edge Knives. Watch for the email. It may end up in your spam folder, but make sure that you respond to that email and it'll activate your 10% off code, which takes $9.50 off the price, gets you down to what, 85 and some change, and that's no tax, free ship to your door. Yep, $85, 14C, this beautiful bone, very unique little lockback piece. And just for good measure, let's make sure all three of them function the same way. Yeah, very nice. And last but not least, carbon fiber. Pretty cool. I don't know, red bone or carbon fiber. I just think the bunny is it. Now, this is interesting. It looks like it's made out of jade, right? But it's resin with carbon fiber in it, or I'm sorry, copper. Yep, very cool. All right, well, I'm not going to tarry no more on this piece, but the let me get some help. The Finch SugarHouse Jackrabbit. Yep, 3 different versions. You can find them over at Timber's Edge Knives. Appreciate y'all watching.